So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to lightly spray the hair. Also add your heat protectant at this time. I'm going to use a working spray, which is by Chi. And we're going to create like a perm set kind of. So we're going to do 5 sections. So I'm going to do 1 section on each side so that way you guys know what I'm talking about. And remember guys, to create lots of volume, take the hair forward. And I'm using a 1 1/4 curling iron by Helen of Troy, which I've had for about a year now, which I totally love. Now we're going to create a parting here and go half the same way. Alright guys, so once your client looks like this with all their little rollers in their head and stuff, I know that some are falling down, but that's because all my styling stuff is at work and I didn't bring anything home. But you guys can just clip this up. You can even use bobby pins to clip it up. Just do that and let that set for a couple minutes. Give it about 10 minutes and I'll be back. Then we're going to take 3 sections out. This front section, I'm going to take it all together and kind of roll it into a pin curl. And just place that in there. Then I'm going to take this section here, a section in the front of the crown, of the face, framing the face. Same, kind of curling it to create that pin curl base on both sides. Sorry guys, I was just remembering something. Just clip that up. Just like that. Then what we're going to do next is we're going to create a line straight down the middle. And you're going to create 2 shapes, kind of like triangles. Like this, see how I'm taking it? And I don't really recommend you using a comb. I like using more this, but sometimes I grab stuff like I'm filming and I don't even realize what I'm using. So I'm going to take this and like that. Then I'm going to take a couple rubber bands and tie these up like this. Once you've done this, you can add like a curly piece up here, but I don't have one. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take this section, and you can take another curling iron, a smaller one maybe. I don't know where my other ones are, so I'm just going to use this one and kind of recurl these sections. So recurl those really quickly. So now we're going to have fun with it. After you've recurled these little sections, just make sure that they're nicely sprayed. And we're just going to tease them and create a bit of a crown effect. I'm just going to do that. Just going to tease them all over. things like that. Then you're just going to work with them around the crown and create sections. Now, like I said, if you guys had the piece that they used, that most people would use on this, it would be a lot easier because that's already curled. And then you would just place it on top. But we don't have that piece. So we're just going to use the hair that we have. And most people would have more hair than this doll head because this doll head's been through a heck of a lot. So it's lost a lot of its hair. And pin all this up. I'm going to just play this up. Just like that. Then what's next to do is to drop both sides of this little section. I'm going to leave this little section right here and pull this up actually. Then this side I'm going to lightly spray it. And we're going to sweep it back towards that, the back crown. I'm going to take this and sweep it back. And just for me, for security, I'm going to take a little bobby pin and pin that there. Then I'm going to work with this around that area and place it there. So we're going to do the exact same thing on the other side. Alright, so now we're going to take all this hair that we have in the front that's been curled. My hands smell like latex, I don't know why, but I just realized that. Or maybe it's the burning curling iron down here. It's my curling iron. We're going to take this front section forward, pull it all forward, just like this. Then I'm going to spray it up and smooth all this. And slightly take sections and tease it back. All that crown area. And if my hand's in the way, guys, I'm so sorry. And I'm just gonna hold it up and spray it. Then I'm gonna grab this, brush it all out just to smooth it out because you guys want it to be smooth. You don't want any flyaways, anything like that. And that's when you guys kind of create that shape of how you want it to be. You want it to be smaller, like that. I'm actually going to take this section out and create it to be like about there. Just mess with it a little bit. And I'm going to take a bobby pin. Kind of like if you're creating those pop-up bangs that everybody was doing for quite some while. And that extra hair that's right there, you're just going to play with it. Like I always tell you guys, play with the hair. Place it where you think it'll look nice, where it's going to look right. If it doesn't look right, then just keep playing with it. And that's what we're doing here. Now that that's there, the next thing to do, now to finish the back, what we're going to do is we're going to cover up all the bobby pins that we used. This side, I lifted it up, sweeping it, and I'm crossing bobby pins there. And I have this hair that I'm going to play with in a little bit. So now what I'm going to do is just slightly spray all this hair again. Trust me guys, hairspray and bobby pins is the key to a perfect hairstyle. Now to give it a little bit more fun edge, we're going to cross over this hair. Just like this. And spray all those flowers. Just like that. There we go. And all this little hair that's right here, that's where we're going to just play with it. I always tell you guys, just play with it a little bit. And that's all I'm going to do. Then I'm going to take a hairpin and just pin all that hair into place. And you're done. It's a really simple look that you can do. And I'll move it around for you guys so you guys can kind of see what it looks like. And if you guys do get to try this out, please leave me a picture. of how you guys like it, and let me know what else you guys want to see. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy it. Also, I'm gonna look for the crown and take a couple pictures, and that way you guys can see what it looked like with the crown.